Hi, it's Tim here with Faithfully Growing. For those of you who may not know me, I'm a life coach that focuses and works with those in their personal and spiritual development, just coming alongside and partnering with others to get to the next level of the life that they aspire to live. And so you can find more about me on my website at faithfullygrowing.com. And if you're curious about life coaching, you can also book a complimentary consultation. Would love to meet you if it makes sense. But for now, I want to lead you in a prayer of examen exercise. And what this is a practice that those who practice Ignatian spirituality, of those who were kind of disciples of Ignatius of Loyola, on a 30-day retreat, they would do this exercise twice a day. And it's just a way to look back over your day, to examine the kind of consolation, what went well, and the desolation, those things that may not have gone so well, and just to sit and reflect and allow God or something bigger than yourself to reveal to you different parts of the day. And so I want to take just a minute and lead you through this prayer of examen exercise. And the model that I'm doing today is we're going to be focusing on reviewing today's places, things, and activities that we may have gone to or have participated in. And so as we get started, I just invite you to quiet yourself, to slow your breathing, feel yourself soften, and begin to turn down the thoughts that are going in your head. And know the mind is prone to wander. It's going to wander. And when it does, just bring it back to your breath and to this present moment. And ask God or something bigger than yourself to make their presence known, and sense that presence around you and linger in it and rest in this presence for just a moment. And then spend a few moments in gratitude, thanking God for one or two of the blessings or the good things that may have happened today. They may be big, they may be small, but just think through that and think about the blessings and acknowledge those that have happened in your day today. And then take a minute and review the places that you have been today. Maybe it's home or the workplace, the grocery store, a visit with a friend at their house or apartment. Maybe it's the neighborhood park. And of all the places that you've been, which are you most grateful for? Which place makes it easy for you to be closer to God and more loving toward yourself and others? And give thanks for this place and tell God how much it means to you. And of all the places you've been today, which do you find to be difficult places or a difficult place? Is there any place that may not have been healthy? Is there any place that you may be too attached to? And speak with God and meditate on this and ask for forgiveness if it's needed, or advice or healing. And then review the material things in your life. Maybe it's your car, your phone, computer, clothes and accessories, food and drink. For which of these things are you most grateful for today? Which may lead you into closer relationship with God and to becoming a better person. And take a minute and give thanks for this or these blessings in your life. And next, are there any things keeping you from growing closer to God or becoming your best self or growing closer to others? Are you too attached to any of them? Is your ownership excessive? And are you being called to give something away and maybe live more simply? Speak with God about this. Ask for forgiveness if it makes sense, or advice and healing. And I want to encourage you to feel God's grace and love. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but it's just good to reflect and to bring this up. And so just think on that for a bit. And in the same way, review the activities of the day. Maybe it was going to work or eating, playing with the kids, exercising, watching TV, working hard at a task. Maybe it's sleeping or praying. For which of these things are you most grateful for? Which activities seem most important? Which lead you closer to God and others? Which is a particularly good and healthy activity? And just speak and reflect on these and give thanks. And then next, are any of the activities that you have done that may be unhealthy or unwholesome? Do any of the activities lead you away from those good qualities like faith, hope, and love? Speak about these and ask for insight as you reflect. And then as we begin to close, look back over this prayer time. What was the most enlightening or moving moment, regardless of whether it was enjoyable or not so enjoyable? What was your prayer at that moment? Go back to that moment and linger there, asking God, or again, something bigger than yourself, if there's anything more they'd like to say or do in regard to this. And as you reflect on this moment, ask, what would you have me do tomorrow in regard to this place, thing, or activity? And if it's appropriate, make a commitment about this and ask for God's help to keep that commitment. And then as you close out this time, do whatever is most appropriate for you. Maybe it's a sign of the cross, or a bow, or a simple amen. But do something that feels like closure for you, and then take a minute and come back into the present awareness. So I hope this little exercise was helpful for you. If you have any questions, or if there are things that I may be able to help with, please feel free to reach out at tim@faithfullygrowing.com, or you can find more on the website, faithfullygrowing.com. But thanks so much for taking a minute to do this, and take care.